Hello friends, welcome to Fasting and Healthy Living. I have today an important topic to talk about. What are the 5 things you should avoid when you go for grocery shopping? That means what are the ingredients in the food which you should avoid. Normally we buy bread, you buy chips, you buy peanut butter, all those things. I'm going to name 5 things you should look for when you go to grocery shopping and read the food labels. Okay, the first thing I would take for artificial colors and artificial flavors. Artificial colors means there's a lot of products have so many colors to give color to the especially for chips, for drinks. There's red 40, yellow, tartrazine, there's blue 1 and 2. So that is artificial colors. Second one is artificial flavors. There's a lot of artificial flavors. You have heard about MSG, monosodium glutamate, which is actually a neurotoxic thing, and you should avoid that. And there is a lot of issues with all these additives, and please avoid artificial flavors and colors. Second one is preservatives. What are preservatives? Preservatives are products which is added to, even to a bread there's preservatives, and which one is called calcium propionate, which in normal amounts it's okay, but in lot of, like if you're eating bread for 3-4 days together, the amount of calcium propionate in your body goes higher. This can be like causing toxic to your body. You can check why the bread is actually not going bad in 2 days. Normally a bread will be going bad in 2 days. Over a month, if you keep the bread in the fridge, the bread doesn't even have a mold. That is actually a mold inhibitor. So avoid the preservatives. And third one is food additives like Carrageenan. This is a new thing which I have heard of. Carrageenan is an additive, which is an emulsifying agent. If you take any sauce or any kind of we use a lot of sauce in our cooking, we use salad dressing, all these things which have Carrageenan, which actually inflames our gut. The gut becomes inflamed and can cause ulcers in your gut lining. So avoid Carrageenan. If you sound that name or see that name in your food label, make sure you avoid it. Fourth one is hydrogenated oil. Hydrogenated oil means when you look at a food label, you see canola oil or soybean oil or any kind of hydrogenated oils, please avoid those. For example, so many of the products which is available, for example, there is a Jif peanut butter there. You can see vegetable oil, peanut oil, sugar, hydrogenated vegetable oil. So you can see what I mean is like a simple thing like this has hydrogenated oils. So avoid hydrogenated oils. Then fifth one is artificial sweeteners. What are artificial sweeteners? There's a lot of artificial sweeteners because people are talking about no sugar diets and everything. They pick up like splenda, sucralose, all those things. These things actually are not good for your body. This can cause insulin resistance. This can cause like inflammation in your body and lead to cause of metabolic disorders. So what do you choose? The choose one is like stevia. Plant-based sugars are stevia. Monk fruit is another option. There is erythritol, there's another option. So these are the 5 things. So let me name it again. First one is artificial flavors and preservatives. Second one is food additives. Fourth one is hydrogenated oils. Then artificial sweeteners. So these 5 items, if you actually avoid, there's a lot of things which you can gain from it. I mean, you don't trigger inflammation in your gut or in your body, causing diseases or causing metabolic disorders. So some examples I'll show it to you, what I'm looking and what I look in a grocery store in a product, what I'm going to look for. I'm going to go continue with that, and I will show some food labels which contain Carrageenan, and for some food label which has hydrogenated oil. So you can see what is the difference, what I'm talking about, these kind of additives in the food. Thank you. For example, this is on the border chips. You can see corn, vegetable oil, canola oil, soybean oil, and you can see, I just want to show what are the colors used. Yellow 6 Lake, red 4D lake and paprika extract. Actually, are these yellow 6 lake and red 4D lake good for our body? No, they are not good for our body. This is one example. This is one of my favorite honey almond granola. I've been using this for a while. I'm looking at it to see what it has, and it has rolled oats, cane sugar, honey, whole oat flour, rice flour, but look at that, natural flavor. What is the flavor? Natural flavor. It doesn't say what the flavor is, but normally it should be a flavor extract, okay, fruit extract, then it is fine. And you can see mixed tocopherols. So some things which you should be looking at is like why there is a natural flavor which is not named. Okay. One another example is I got two breads here. One is an organic sprouted wheat bread, and the other one is a low carb Live Smart bread. And I'm looking at the ingredients here again, and you can see, I'm surprised to see that this bread has Carrageenan. So if you see very close, there's Carrageenan in there. So I thought this is a healthy, and there's soybean oil, hydrogenated. So these kind of things, if you can avoid, there's less inflammation in your gut, because I've been talking about how important the gut is for your health. And this one is the other bread which I showed. This is much better because you can see sprouted whole wheat flour, wheat. There is nothing added in there, just citric acid and grain vinegar. This is all organic certified too. So you can see the difference between two breads and what are the ingredients is. So the main urge here is like learn to read your labels and be a consumer who is educated when you buy foods. So you become an educated consumer, people don't, or grocery stores cannot like fool you out with. So this is I showed it to you, the Jif butter. You can see roasted peanuts, peanut oil, hydrogenated vegetable oil, salt, mono and diglycerides, and cooking molasses and vegetable oil. So this one has, apart from the peanut oil, it has vegetable oil. So this is actually not good for your gut. So please friends, have a look at your food label and make sure that read your food label correctly and try to avoid all these 5 things I talked about. Thank you.